What's going on, Anchor Squad, man? So I'm about to react to this video. It's about the Rotten Tomatoes reviews for It Chapter 2, y'all. It's gonna be in theaters like starting like today, like it's Thursday. It's Thursday release coming out. So I don't know if y'all gonna see it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You gotta pick one of these days because this is one of those movies that you gotta go see that, on the first weekend that it comes out and everything. I know the tickets are selling fast, y'all. Tickets are selling fast. So let's see what the Rotten Tomatoes scores are gonna be, or what they are, and what critics and everything got to say about it. So let's do this thing, y'all. 3, 2, 1, go.
Pennywise is returning, and the Losers Club might not like it, but film critics are pretty psyched. It Chapter 2 has been screened for professional reviewers, and most are in agreement that the flick is a worthy follow-up to 2017's smash hit It Chapter 1.
Nice.
And that together, the two movies represent one of the better Stephen King adaptations ever put to film. Of course, given some of the King adaptations over the years, that's not a particularly high bar.
Ooh.
King's 1986 novel It tells the story of a group of outcast youths who must confront the evil plaguing their small town of Derry, Maine, one which appears most often in the guise of Pennywise, the dancing clown. During a battle in the sewers below the streets of Derry, the Losers Club managed to severely wound it and drive it back into hibernation, but they fail to finish the job. When It returns over a quarter century later, it's all too eager for a rematch with the now adult losers, and it's got a couple new tricks up its sleeve.
At this point, anything is possible, so yes, pies, seltzer bottles, balloon animals, be alert.
Bill Skarsgård was praised far and wide for his performance as Pennywise in Chapter 1.
Yeah.
And that trend continued with the second installment, with many critics noting that director Andy Muschietti's decision to give Pennywise less screen time actually served to make him even scarier.
Exactly,
Brian
yeah.
Truitt of USA Today wrote, Andy Muschietti deploys Pennywise sparingly. It's a smart decision because it makes the villain's appearances special. And Skarsgård finds new ways to totally freak you out, even in a surprisingly human fashion. Katie Smith-Wong of Flick Feast agreed, praising the performances of the entire cast while singling out Skarsgård in particular. Overall, It Chapter 2 reminds audiences that horror film sequels can be good,
Exactly.
with Skarsgård reinforcing Pennywise's position as the scariest clown ever.
Oh yeah,
The
oh yeah.
entire cast was on the receiving end of plenty of critical
Woo!
kudos, but none quite so much as Bill Hader, the Saturday Night Live vet who has proven adept at folding a little darkness into his hilarious persona with his HBO series Barry. Bill Goody Kuntz's review in Arizona Republic stated, "Everyone in the cast is good. James Ransone as the hypochondriac Eddie who never ceases complaining is welcome comic relief.
Oh, yeah.
But Hader rises above the rest. If you've seen Barry, then you know he has no problem blending comedy and drama.
Oh yeah.
In this case, he adds horror to the mix, and he's just as good at that too. But with a novel as thematically dense and challenging as the source material, a crackerjack cast will get you nowhere without an expertly crafted script and assured direction. And fortunately, Muschietti and screenwriter Gary Dauberman came through. Digital Spy's Ian Sandwell wrote the movie might make anyone fear clowns. Muschietti has managed to craft a series of chilling set pieces designed to give everyone a touch of horrorphobia.
No playhouses
While
for
there's
me. No
nothing in the
playhouses for
sequel
me.
that a die-hard horror fan won't have seen before, the set pieces are so effectively done that they'll have an impact regardless. Alex Gaudry of Empire also gushed over the dedication to craft apparent throughout the sequel, saying, "A psychologically merciless sequel, everything here is as it should be. Deeper, scarier, funnier." Muschietti
Oh, yeah.
in particular has stepped up, skillfully guiding us through a rollicking funhouse. It is obscenely entertaining.
Wow.
Of course, not every film can please every critic, and even some of It Chapter 2's positive reviews said that it may have been a bit of a letdown from the first film. The film's beefy runtime at just under 3 hours was a sticking point for some reviewers, including Entertainment Weekly's Leah Greenblatt, who wrote, "The main problem with Chapter 2 is that it goes on and on for so very long. If brevity is not necessarily the soul of a good scare, it would certainly serve a story that sends in the clowns, and then lets them just stay there, leering and lurking and chewing through scene after scene until there's nothing left to do but laugh or leave." Still, others like AV Club's Katie Rife faulted the flick for its perceived failure to deliver the one thing that would have made up for having your butt glued to the theater seat for the better part of 3 hours: actual scares. The film isn't an abject failure by any means. It has some funny jokes, a couple of really good performances, impressive creature and set design, and pleasing cinematography. But when it comes down to it, It Chapter 2 just isn't all that scary. The flick's naysayers, though, were firmly in the minority camp, and by most accounts, Muschietti and his cast and crew have stepped up to deliver a thrilling 1-2 punch, a fitting take on what many fans consider to be King's greatest work. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Looper videos of...
Alright, man, so they pretty much saying that, you know, it is gonna be a good movie and everything, which is good. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna go up to Rotten Tomatoes. And all right, I'm pulling it up right here. So Rotten Tomatoes has It Chapter 2 at a 71% tomato meter and everything like that. And you know the audience score doesn't come out till September 6th and everything. So I mean it's not fresh, but it's still good. It's not rotten, you know what I'm saying? So, and you know the numbers can even still go up even after it officially launches this weekend, and I'm expecting it to at least go up a couple points and everything like that. So man, I can't wait for this. I don't even care if they even said that it was rotten or whatever, because sometimes, you know, Rotten Tomatoes put numbers out there and they'll say one thing, but then you go see it yourself and you're like, this movie ain't that bad, you know what I'm saying? And there has been times when they said the movie was good and it was actually bad, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, but it is good to see that it's not rotten. But regardless, I know myself, I was gonna go see it regardless. But you know, for some of you guys, some of y'all would like to know what critics are saying before y'all go see a movie. Like, if you are that type of person that likes to hear reviews from other people, then this is for you. Some of y'all probably like, you know what, I don't care what it says, I'm still gonna go see it. You know, we got people like that as well, and then, you know, I'm down for all, whatever opinion up with whatever decisions y'all make. I'm down for it all because I understand both sides and everything. But I'm so pumped for It Chapter 2. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see it again and then go see It Chapter 2 just to make sure that, you know, I refresh my memory on everything, so that way I don't miss anything. Especially if, you know, for the second one it's gonna relate or have flashbacks back to the first one. I want to make sure I have everything down and have the whole background story and everything, so that way I can go in and really enjoy this movie. Man, so I will be seeing this with some friends. I won't be going by myself to see this thing. So I'm just letting you know, I'm gonna get spooked out. Even though they said, the critics said that it's not as scary or it's not scary or something like that. But I mean, even a jump scare for me is scary. So like, I'm expected to get at least like jump scary, you know. So let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see, man. Like, for real. Like, y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all excited for this, or if y'all not, or if y'all don't care what happens. But I just hope this movie is great. It makes a lot of money, and we're just gonna have to see what happens, y'all. So, man, if y'all like my reaction to this, post your comments down below, like and share. What are your friends? Subscribe to the channel for more reaction videos. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Jay Anchor holding it down for 100,000 subscribers, and Jay Anchor is out.